This video will guide you through the assembly process of the Austin SX. For this assembly, you will need the following tools: Phillips screwdriver, a set of wrenches, Allen wrench, box cutter, wire cutter, tire pressure gauge. The first step is to remove the bike out of the box. Use the box cutter and cut along the indicated lines. Remove the box to reveal the frame. Begin by setting the bike on the side kickstand. Use a wire cutter to remove the straps located on the rear rack and on the front wheel. Lift the rear end of the bike up and out of the frame. Then proceed to roll the bike backwards to remove it completely from the frame. Inside the box you should find the following: quick release carrying case mount, mirrors, front axle caps, pedals, pedal arms, U-lock, reflective tape, toolkit, and rain poncho. After removing the bike from the box, your bike should look close to the following. To check the battery, turn the key in the ignition to unlock the seat compartment. Lift the bike seat and turn on the breaker switch. Turn the keys in the ignition to the on position. Test the motor by slightly turning the handlebars to activate the throttle. Charge the battery by plugging the charger to the port located in front of the seat and the other end to a 110 volt outlet. Pay attention to the indicator lights. Red means the battery is charging, green means it is fully charged. The switches for the headlight, taillight, front and rear turn signals are located near the handlebars. Check to make sure the headlight and turn signals on the front are working. Make sure to check if the rear turn signals are working properly in addition to the brake lights. To install the carrying case, place the mounting rack on top of the rear rack. Line up the holes with the slots and place the mounting plates. Insert the bolts on top and secure them with the nuts provided. Tighten all 4 bolts using an Allen wrench and a socket wrench. Place the protective cover on top. Lastly, place the carrying case on the rack. To install the mirrors, twist them in place onto the handlebars. Tighten the nut with a wrench. Do the same for the other side. The last piece you'll need to install are the pedals. This bike does not have similar pedals or pedal arms. Check the markings on each to determine which side they should go on. Place the pedal arm to the corresponding side. Use a socket wrench to tighten the bolt. Put the plastic cover in place. Proceed to twist the pedal in its place and tighten it with a wrench. Do the same for the other side. Make sure the pedal arms are positioned parallel from one another. Make sure to tighten the pedals with a wrench. Check to ensure that the chains properly spin when the pedals are rotated. To install the optional front axle caps, you need a jack or a sturdy platform that can support the weight of the bike. Remove the nut on one side of the axle. Push it through the fork. Simply insert one side of the cap onto the front axle and slide the axle through the fork through the other side. Place the other cap on the other side and secure it with the nut provided. Lastly, tighten the axle using a socket wrench. Before you ride your e-bike, take 60 seconds to perform a quick check. Check the tread on the tires and use a tire pressure gauge to make sure your tires are at 40 psi. Check your brakes and brake lights by applying pressure on the brake levers. Then check your headlight, tail light, and both front and rear turn signals. Look out for any loose nuts and bolts and tighten them. And lastly, check the battery charge by inspecting the battery indicator on the dashboard. Once you've finished performing the 60-second check, you're ready to go. Remember to always wear a helmet and observe the rules on the road. Be safe out there. If you have any questions, visit us at www.daymac.com.